Hopefully you guys are here. We'll try this live stream. Live stream number 3. Take 2. Let's see what's going on. I'm not sure. All right, let's try. Voice is working. Oh, thank you, Ashwin. You are number 2 on the list. Let me just finish getting set up down here again. Reset up. Perfect. Ilham, hello. You are number 3. Yes, you still are number 1 on a cat. All right, so let me type in hello in the chat. And I'll tell you guys what I did. And my email address. I'm so glad you guys immediately. All right. There we go. We'll pin. Thank you. Perfect. All right. So you guys know what I did. I'll tell you what I did. So I had my volume on, but inside the settings, because just because you have something turned on, there's still another whole world in there. My sound was off. My notifications was off. My media was off. Everything. That's why. Tetsunin, absolutely. Oops. Oh, no, I just broke my pencil. And welcome back, my friend. I haven't seen you in a long time. I know. How are you? All right, so this is for Anaket. Now, I have a list of 13 with 4 extras. If there's anybody who does not want to wait their turn, whether it's now or later on in the live stream, because it's generally 2 hours long, a super chat will get you next in line immediately. That way you don't have to wait your turn. Otherwise, these are free. Surprise you with new oracle. All right. The first card you have, though, is a Queen of Wands on a cat, which represents that you should do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour, ooze charm and magic from every pore, begilding everyone you meet. The Queen of Wands represents love and money on a cat. So if you would like that, I have a begilding spell. So if you would like that, let me know. Send me an email, and I would be happy to share it with you. Delbert, hello, welcome. You are number 5 on the list. How about an Earth Wisdom Oracle on a cat? These are beautiful cards. I hope everybody's having a beautiful New Year. Those of you who I have not talked to yet, Tetsunin, Delbert, anybody else that I haven't mentioned, Again, if I haven't wished you a Happy New Year, Happy New Year. You guys, if anybody's been curious about Sister Susan, her health is her health is not in the greatest these days. She's resting, recovering, and recuperating with the help of her doctors. So we're sending all of our love and support to Sister Susan so that she gets well soon. These germs, bugs, diseases, illnesses that are going around are super strong this year. They're like mutated. Anyway, best of luck. All the best healing vibes to Sister Susan. 515, hello. Danny, because we have a great community. So Danny has put in, it looks like a Cashapp tag, and can use help from anybody who's willing to help or can send anything. So you guys, here, let's pin 515's message. And my friend Danny, 515 Way, you are 6th on the list. Best of vibes to you too, my friend. Best of vibes. All right. Aniket, let's find, I need a bigger table. Let me just pull this chair over here. There we go. And that's why my volume was off. All right, the Queen of Wands. So again, Wands represents something happening fast, days. It's a positive suit. It's a yes suit. And again, don't withdraw from intimidating situations. The Queen of Wands represents a woman. This woman is a dark woman. She's like a country woman. Friendly, loving, honorable. When I say dark woman, tanned. And as many of you subscribers have mentioned, also can be Indian, Egyptian, all kinds were mentioned the other day. So it's doesn't necessarily mean it's a dark, tanned country woman. Someone who likes to be outside. Yes, you have. You have gotten this card multiple times, Aniket. And the Wands represent springtime. You have a 4 of Wands, Aniket, which represents something positive happening quickly, days. Wands are also springtime, and the 4 represents a welcome or a celebration. Now, this can be maybe a celebration, a visit home, or maybe someone from your family is going to come visit you. You definitely have received this one as well. But it's positive. It's a yes card. And again, you can see the people are literally jumping up and down. Their feet aren't even on the ground. They're waving their hands in the air. This is what you call, this is excitement. There are people already there celebrating. If you look super close, they have their hands raised into a toast celebration. Could quite possibly be a new job. And let me see if I have anything else written for the 4. But again, don't forget, it's a positive. It's a yes. And the 4s on the 1 through 10 of the minor arcana cycle. 4s are applying cards on a cat. So you are gonna have to apply yourself when this happens. You have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups represents that you need to follow your heart. Look within to where and see where you can be more loving and caring. That's not unique to you, though. I mean, we can all look within to see where we can be a little more loving and caring. But more important, Annika, is you cannot go wrong at this time. You cannot go wrong. But tune into the feelings of others and respond accordingly. How you treat one person may not be how you can treat another. So, tune into the feelings of others, respond accordingly, show compassion, and more importantly, my friend, don't turn your back on those who need your support. The Cups is also an emotion suit. It's a positive, it's a yes. And it represents something happening slow. Now remember, positive and yes. Wands represent days. Cups represent months. You have one of my favorite cards in the deck, the Eight of Wands. Wow. Congratulations, my friends. The Eight of Wands represents positive, yes, fast, spring. This is exciting news, moving projects forward. And you see they're flying through the air. That represents swiftness, fast. Speed toward end promises assured felicity. Annika, and felicity is happiness or well-being, or both. And your oracle for the day is the Truth card. Now this has this book has 3 or 4 different languages in it. So if anybody's interested in knowing if it has their language, let me know. I'll send you a picture. So this book is falling apart. Truth. Foxglove helps open the heart and express feelings. So maybe plant a flower. Amazonite. And I will write that in here so I don't get it wrong. Amazonite. Promotes knowing and speaking the truth, and the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I talk about walking the path of truth all the time, living the path of truth. The wheels of society are greased by civility, which sometimes means not always speaking the truth or the whole truth. However, you are called upon to understand your own truth and speak it clearly. No matter how strange it may seem, truth is music. Truth is the music of your brave heart. Offer it to the world. I actively pursue my own truth and value it. I have the courage to sing my unique, divinely inspired song, knowing that it adds to the goodness of the world. I agree. Honesty is of the utmost importance. Lots of women. You are absolutely correct. I'm super curious where your path is going to lead you, Annika. Ashwin, you are next, my friend. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You can't go wrong. Just, I mean, even if you don't use it in a way to earn money, learning music is just good for your soul. All right, perfect. Tell Reshma we said hello. And happy days, happy nights, evenings, happy life, all that good stuff. 1, 2, 3. Let's use the earth wisdom for you today as well. Now, if you decide that you would have preferred a different card, just let me know. The first card you have, you are very welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much and your patience. We are all learning patience on this channel. We just need an oracle for Ashwin. Set them there. The first card you have is an Ace of Cups. Cups is our emotion suit. It's a yes. It's a positive. It represents summer and also something happening slow. Months. The Ace represents the start of a new cycle. So congratulations on completing one and being able to start something new. This card is a celebration. It represents quite possibly the birth of a child, but more importantly, it represents that you will discover a renewal for your capacity to feel, which means in the life cycles I talk about, the 1 through 10 of the minors, we go through multiple cycles, not just one cycle in our lifetime. And oftentimes they're not fun. So we flip the switch because we're like, we don't want to feel anymore. We put up boundaries, walls. But this card represents that's all changing. Congratulations. You have a major arcana, the Tower. This is a neutral energy card. It represents sudden change. And it's already happening. Now you may feel like lightning struck in your world is totally disrupted, changed, crumbling down. Again, a neutral energy card. It's going to be an emotional time. This is already happening, and it represents the end of restriction. Now, the good thing about it, because I said it was neutral, the good thing about it is that lightning strikes, everything crumbles down, destruction, a heap of garbage, more or less, is what is left. So you can sweep it up and throw it away and build fresh. Or, like a chalkboard. Wipe the chalkboard clean and feel better. Which may indicate why you have the appearance of the Three of Wands. That is not a wand, Grandma. That is a sword. It has a pointy end. You have 3 swords. Swords represents arguing, fighting, discontent, whether it's with another person or yourself. But this card represents that grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as mediator, or it's going to get worse, my friend. I have more written down somewhere for this card. It represents, I can't find it. Oh my goodness. Because I'm skipping too many pages. I mentioned that I ripped the corner off one of my pages. Yeah, because I ripped that corner off, I keep skipping it. This card, so someone needs to act as a mediator or it's just going to get worse. It represents removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, and dispersion. So, petty conflict, grudges need to be dropped. Swords represents something happening fast, weeks. So this something may have been brewing, maybe some emotions. Like I said, arguing for a couple of weeks. Let's see what the Oracle has for you. Now remember, petty conflict. Grudges need to be dropped. At this point in time, because it's a new cycle for you, my friend, at this point in time, it's probably Let bygones be bygones. Drop the drop the grudges. Let bygones be bygones. And worst comes to worst, whoever this is with, whether it's with another person or inner conflict, just agree to disagree and move on. Your oracle for the day is prosperity. And it says that, oh, I love this plant, and I actually have one. Money plant resembles the full moon, the fullness of power, blessings, and abundance. Let me show you a money plant. This is a money plant. So again, this has been picked. Surrender, absolutely. I thought I had you on the list, my friend. You are number 7. So again, these resemble the full moon, the fullness of power, blessings, and abundance. Dendritic, it's an agate, is known as the stone of plenitude. So when things are challenging in terms of money or resources, the inclination is to hold tight, to grasp at what you have. But prosperity is meant to flow. Don't close yourself off from the abundance of the universe. I'm trying to turn these just right so you can see the fullness. There. So don't close yourself off from the abundance of the universe by giving into a scarcity mindset. Plant whatever seeds you are able and receive what is given. The card says, I have all that I need, including having enough to share with others. I continually encourage the flow of abundance in the world and eliminate the blocks, that boundaries, that hoarding causes. And, okay, so I continually encourage the flow of abundance in the world and eliminate the blocks that hoarding causes. There. I'm not sure if we've ever had this card. I'm pretty sure we've never had this card, Ashwin. So I should probably move this out of the way. It is a good luck plant. So Ashwin, if you ever come across the money plant, this one has been picked dried, but when they dry, they're beautiful. They're an iridescent. So money plant, if you have a chance. Ilham, it is your turn, my friend. Tetsunin, you are 4th, and we are number 3. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are great. I didn't think we did. And when Sister Susan's here, I mean, we go through we've used this deck many, many times. All right, Ilham. Those flowers are so pretty. We have the High Priestess, a major arcana. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. Oh, really? Surrender, you are number 7 on the list, my friend. Oh, here's another one. Oh my gosh. All right. So, Elohim, the High Priestess. This card represents balance in judgment. There's a little, you see how the judgment is white and the balance is black. So there's a little bit of judgment. It's all about balance and judgment. This can represent nighttime and daytime, representing there's a little bit of dark and light, and a little bit of dark and a little bit of light and dark. It could be evil and good, representing there's a little good and evil, and a little evil and good, a little evil and good. But either way, it's all about balance and judgment. Ashwin, have a beautiful day, my friend. A beautiful day. And don't forget, let grudges be dropped. So this card represents change, positive change you didn't realize was going to happen, and also that the future is yet unrevealed. The High Priestess is also our intuition card, aka also known as gut feeling. You have the Four of Swords, which represents swords, represents fighting, whether it's with another person or inner. It also represents the autumn season. It's a no card, and it represents something happening fast, weeks. The 4 is after conflict or stress, which you may have been going through. It is rest and examination because a new life awaits. It also represents letting go of things that no longer, that are useless to you. They've served their purpose. So a good old house cleaning, get rid of it. If it doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form, spring clean it. Toss it to the curb. In our town, a lot of people in towns, cities, states even, do spring cleaning. So a certain time every year, everybody puts all their garbage out to the curb, and the garbage men come and pick it up. So spring clean. If it has outlived its purpose, get rid of it, no matter what it is. You have a major arcana, Elohim, the Devil. This card is a neutral energy card, and it says, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. Now, my friend, we're all like that. If we have never done it before, we have a fear of it. But stop avoiding situations and just do it. You can do it. You can cope. Now, the devil also wants you to know that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. We all know that person, that they want something, they get it, and then they want the next thing. This is never good enough. So remember, if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. But to stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear, you can see the chains are wrapped around the necks of the people on the card, not on their hands or their ankles. So you could easily break free from this disempowering situation, whatever it is. Whatever holds you in a state of fear, you can break free from it. Your oracle for the day is the Boundaries card. And my friend, this is another one we have never pulled. This card says Yarrow helps establish and defend healthy boundaries, strengthens the aura and sense of self, and heals energetic wounds. I have Yarrow playing in I have Yarrow planted in my side yard. It is the boundary between our property and the neighbor's property. So, helps establish and defend healthy boundaries. If you can find Yarrow, plant it. It is so pretty when it blooms. Also, amber reinforces boundaries. Creating clear boundaries is necessary Ilham for maintaining good emotional, physical, and spiritual health. If your sense of identity is weak or you need to heal energetic wounds, establishing boundaries is vital. Thrive like a warrior serving the divine spark that resides within you. This card says, I right to independence. No one controls me without my permission. I know who I am. Remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep us safe. You are welcome, my dear. You are welcome. Much love to you and your family. And good vibes, too. Good vibes. I know you said your husband is working hard, working very, very hard. So good vibes to him, too, my friend. He deserves it. Oh, there goes my pencil lead. Dang it. So, Tracy, this is a pencil, not a pen. Don't push so hard. Tetsunin, you are next. I need to get some coffee. Hold the fork down, Aniket. Okay. So Tetsunin is next, but I want to put a poll up here. Pretty sure we can do it somewhere. Nope. Nope. Hold on, bear with me. Nope. Well, how do I do a poll? Bum, bum, bum. Ha, right here. Okay, this is my question. Have you built a All right, here's the poll. Okay. I've done a ton of them. I have 4 children, 9 grandkids. I have made a ton of blanket forts. Melissa, absolutely, you're number 8. And thanks for being here. Tetsunin, let me have a swig here and we will start your cards. Okay, here we go. Yep. We would do the best sometimes, because it was me and just my children for the longest time. Let me get these cards pulled for Tetsunin. So we would build blanket forts in the living room and try to put the TV in it. And we'd all end up sleeping there overnight. Most of the time we'd wake up with all the blankets caved in, a chair or two tipped over. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so much fun. Or sometimes you're lucky enough to have a family member who works somewhere who has huge, huge boxes, and then you could just make forts out of your boxes. Oh yeah, we've done some crazy stuff. The coolest thing I've been seeing lately is how people are making crochet things to put in the trees. Like you can climb on them. Not, I mean, hammock style, I guess. But yeah, not just like laying down, but from tree to tree so you can climb them. Like a jungle gym in a tree, crocheted. And it's not good. Sounds cool. Samir, hello. Let's put you on the list. You are number 9. Lizzie, hello, good morning. You're number 10. Oh, this dang pen soul. Lizzie's number 10. Oh, I suck at this game. Chelsea and Wayne, hello, welcome. How are you guys? The Bellas. I mean the Bella Thorpes. Oh my gosh, it's so cool to see you with using this channel. Oh, awesome. Good. I'm so glad you guys popped in. I have you on the list. You're number 11. Tetsunin, the first card you have is the Hermit card. Major Arcana. The Hermit. Sorry. It's a focus card, Grandma. Focus, focus, focus. Alina, hello. You're number 12. So the Hermit is a focus card. It's a positive, it's a yes card, and it says to take the time to be alone, to look within and find your purpose. So what it is you want. And I say all the time, all too often in life, we find we are living our life for other people, what they want, their goals, their wants, desires, everything. This call is for you to go, to take time to be alone, to find out what it is you want. The Hermit is also a card of coaching or mentoring and possibly allows for others to follow in your footsteps. So make sure that's what you want. You have the Queen of Cups. Cups is a positive. Yes, represents something happening fast. Something slow. Months. I totally just lost my train of thought. Cups are an emotion suit. They're a yes. They're a positive. They represent something happening slow, months. Remember, yes and positive. The Queen says to follow your heart and your intuition, which is your gut feeling. But look within and see where you can be a little more loving and caring. We all can be that way. You cannot go wrong. Tune into the feelings of others. It's super important. And to respond accordingly. Now, this is just an example, Tetsunin. How you deal with your sister is probably totally different than how you would deal with your brother. So, tune into the feelings of others and to respond accordingly. Show compassion. Don't turn your back on those who need your support. You also have the Four of Wands, representing something happening fast, positive, yes card, suit, and wands are days. This card represents a celebration or a welcome. Now this may be to home or a family or a visit. Now maybe somebody from family is going to visit, or you're going to visit family, or maybe you're going to go home and visit. Either way, it's going to be a welcome and it's going to be a celebration. Again, this just popped up recently. You can see they're jumping up and down. They're waving their hands in the air. That is excitement. on the card. In the background, you can see there's already people celebrating. They're sitting around a table, laughing, chatting, cheering. They have their hands and goblets raised in a cheer. Celebration. Happy. Something happening fast. Days. Fours are also in applying on the 1 through 10 scale. Closer to a 1 than a 10. But you must apply yourself. 1 being the start of the cycle. 10 being the completion. You also have the King of Wands. Again, positive, yes. Days happens fast. The King says to take action. Remember, Wands, fast, days. Take action. Express your reason to be. The card says you can inspire enthusiasm where there's lethargy, which means if there's people moping around, not wanting to do anything, when you walk into the room, you inspire enthusiasm. You put vigor into any occasion you grace with your presence. And you're a master at putting a new spin on any situation. So maybe everybody's doing something, same old, and they're bored. But you come up with an idea to make it a little more fun, even though it's the same old, take action. Express your reason to be. You also have, for an oracle, blessed sight. The protagonist, hello, welcome. So blessed sight says that Grandma needs coffee. Grandma needs to wet her whistle. Surendar, you are number 7. We are on number 4. Lavender. Soothes the soul, mind, and emotions. So plant some lavender. Or pick some, go buy some, get some lavender. It's really, really good to put a bundle of lavender above your shower head. Under your bed. I meant under your pillow, maybe in your pillowcase. When calm, it is easier to see good in the world. The blessing in any situation, and understand the lessons to be learned. Rhodochrosite is a lovely stone, and it increases inner strength. I'm not sure what the color of it is, but if anybody knows, let me know. Oh my gosh, my ears are ringing. Somebody's talking about me. So, difficult situations are a part of life. They're not pleasant, but they play an important role. Or they can, if you have the right mindset, my friend. The divine and your inner knowing divine self can see the big picture, allowing you to glean important lessons about life and about yourself. Engaging your divine sight allows the blessing of calm understanding, which helps bring things back into balance. So I am calm, strong, alert, and flexible. Challenges help me grow, and I'm grateful for the lessons. Delbert is next, and I didn't break my leg. Hope you have a lot, Chelsea, a lot's been going on. How's the schooling going? I can't remember if you completed that course or not. And I apologize if you've told me. And so it's not that has that's going on. I'm glad you're staying positive. Good for you. I'm excited. I cannot wait till you come visit me. I've never done this before. Yep. That'll be our first time, Chelsea. It'll probably have to be a live one, too. live stream. All right, Delbert. Danny is next. 515 after Delbert. Okay. Delbert, you have multiple cards. Chelsea will be like, whoa, we're not going back in there ever again, which would be Grandma's brain. We will stay way far out of there. And please don't make me try to lay an egg like the chickens. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you said that. So, squirrel. Last night we opened that HP sauce. Phenomenal. We had made some pork steaks, fried some pork steaks up. I actually battered them in the sourdough discard I had. I don't know if you remember. You guys remember I was talking about the sourdough that flopped? Yeah. Just the mixture is still good. So I breaded these in the sourdough mix. They were so good. And we used the HP sauce on to dip it. And then Larry's like, I wonder what it would taste on macaroni salad, because I made macaroni salad as a side dish. Oh my gosh. It, as far as color goes, the color was not appealing when we mixed it. But wow, the zing and the flavor. Oh, it was phenomenal. Phenomenal. You have so many things that we don't have. That Heinz salad dressing, I can't find it anywhere. But we have Heinz. We freaking have a football stadium. The next state over that is Heinz Field. But we don't have Heinz. We don't have that. And I can't wait to try the Marmite. Is that what it's called? I did eat those oh, I love watching food videos too. The cashews, oven roasted cashews. Apparently they had that Marmite, if that's how you pronounce it, on them. Oh, those were so good. I ate the whole bag. Larry was like, "Here, you can have one layer." And I was like, "Ah!" I ate the whole darn thing. They're so good. Oh my gosh, very good. Okay, so Delbert. I also have a couple minute clip when I went to we went over to see our grandkids, my daughter's kids. So we took a goodie bag over there from Chelsea and Wayne, so they could try things. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. It was so comical. So I will work on them or that video as well. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. They loved everything about it. In those stinking little mini grosses, Delbert, I apologize for keeping you waiting, but I do have your cards pulled. Those stinking little mini gross things were a huge hit. My one grandson, Julian, when he was going through his dog poop bag, he was literally gagging every time he pulled one up. And I couldn't get my phone out fast enough to get the pictures. It was hilarious. Gabriel loved them. I mean, Julian loved them too, but it was so funny. So then now we're over a couple days later. We're at my daughter's children's house, my son-in-law's house. And the three kids are going through their dog poop bags because I separated them so they could all have their own little dog poop bag full of grosses. Oh my gosh, we laughed so hard. They're so funny. They were like, "Oh, look, it was fudge poop, baby fudge poop." Or something. I don't know, Chelsea. Bingo is all I can say is they loved it. They loved it. They'd never seen them. Um, and they're like on a mission to go find more. Do you watch Hope's videos on her mini gross? They're the best. She's like, ew, it's so disgusting. Oh my gosh, and they actually opened up the slime packages too. Made it even worse. I don't know if any of you guys have opened up the poop or the vomit bags, but bleh. Yep. So of course everybody was playing with the slime and the maggots. My son Christopher, they have a plan on putting the slime poop on the toilet to get his girlfriend. They're the best. All right, so enough of that. Delbert, I apologize, you guys. Delbert, but it was just such a fun box. You have the Seven of Wands. A seven is a reorganizing card, but it also, as you can see, it looks like the person is either defending himself or there's some conflict or self-defense. It's a reorganizing card, and it represents that you will not be manipulated or controlled by an inferior attack on your principles. Stand firm, stand up, and be counted. Oh my gosh. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them all over. They are so fun. Knight of Cups. Cups is our emotion suit. Knight represents a young, generally a younger man. Uh, so this knight comes with a quest, and the quest is for you to fulfill your desires. What it is you're passionate about, Delbert, and some people may even say that you're self-absorbed about it, but it is your quest, not theirs. And it's positive, it's yes, and cups also represents the summertime. And this positive and yes happening slow, months. Oh my gosh, my grandkids loved the Fugglers. They walked in, and that was the first thing they'd seen. They were like, "You have Fugglers?" And then I was like, "And I have so much more for you too." I kept a couple of things. My husband kept this. Here I'm like, all right, here I'm like, all right, we're gonna continue. So this is what my husband kept to take to his office and put on his desk. He just keeps forgetting it. Um, Tony's famous toenail tacos. Yeah, it literally has a toenail. It's disgusting. And he was like, I'm taking that one. Okay, so Delbert, you also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a positive, a yes. It's a major arcana, and it's good old destiny and fulfilling it. So it's surprise change. Something surprising just happened, and to change things. And again, it was a surprise. Seize all opportunities, grow and take risks if need be, and embrace good and bad luck the same. Because even in bad luck or negative situations, we always learn something and we can pull from it and take it into our future encounters, into the future. You have the Lover's card, a major arcana. This is also a positive and a yes. Represents a Gemini, in that nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability, weakness, nervousness. Be open and transparent. This card represents success, and unexpected blessings from above. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, so my husband had never seen any of these before. And now he's spotting them everywhere. If we walk through Dollar General or Walmart, he's like, oh my gosh, there's those fugglers. Look how huge they are. Because some they have big ones. Or he'll be like, ew, there's those mini grosses. You also have the Page of Wands. Page representing generally a young female. Somebody young. Doesn't have to be a woman. This card represents a longer time frame. So conjure your brilliance, burst out, be proud, be active, and be creative. I know I told you wands represents something fast happening in days. And kind of an oxymoron that this one represents a longer time frame. But what it means is you may hear something in a couple of days. If you're putting in applications or resumes, maybe you're trying to go to school, maybe you want to move, you may hear something school-wise. You can start school. Successful, longer time frame. You'll be successful, but you have to go to school first. Your oracle for the day is the Rest card, Delbert. Whoops, too far. And it says chamomile allows relaxation, replenishes the body, spirit, mind, and promotes sleep. That's probably why people drink it in their tea. Jade brings good fortune. When we are exhausted and worn out, nothing goes right. Bad luck and clumsiness haunts us. Make sure you honor the needs of your body, spirit, and mind by resting. You will be surprised how different things look after a good night's sleep, and will find that good fortune is so much easier to find. The card says, I value the gift of sleep, which provides rest for the body and mind and opportunities for the spirit. I make sufficient time for sleep. Um, 515, or, oh, that dang pencil. I'm not going to have any lead left. Is it 515 way or 515 way? Danny, it is your turn, my friend. Yeah, so, Sunin, I have the Earth Wisdom. I have Earth Magic. One of my favorites, the Urban Crow. And one of my oldest, the Messages from the Mermaids. These are, oh, no, and I have the Enchanted Maps. I have multiple. I have other ones too. I have another 1 or 2 decks in the other room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have at least 7 Oracle decks. All right, let me keep going. Danny, Surrendar, you are next. Oh my gosh, Anna Cat. How funny. Your aunt would not do good in South Carolina. They have lizards everywhere. The Earth Wisdom is a beautiful deck. Me? Me. Chelsea, are you talking about me? I did. Like, a lot. I was surprised. Thank you. I was so surprised. I was like, yeah, I just need a little extra bounce here. And before I knew it, Yeah, there was like this. It used to come way down here because I had my hair cut to a point. So it would come way down here, and I would always be sitting on the very tip of it. Uh, now, now it's here, higher. It's around there. Thank you, thank you. I had thought that I was gonna get rid of a lot of the this color. I was hoping I would have more of the darker stuff underneath. Yeah, that didn't happen. It just kind of made it pop even more. But I appreciate it. Thank you for noticing. And it's not nearly as frizzy. I hope my helmet still fits. I'd hate to get a swelled head just so my helmet fits. No, I just kidding. um, brunette. But, in the summertime, my hair always gets light. When I lived in Texas, my hair was the strangest color. And I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to my hair. Half the time I don't want to even comb it. But anyway, so yeah, when I lived in Texas, it was crazy. It was like ombre. My son, Jimmy, hello. My son Christopher is the same way. He has a lighter color hair. I'm not. It's brown, but not dark brown, light brown. But in the summertime, he gets very, very like white, very, very blonde. And our skin gets very, very dark. Very, very dark skin, and our hair gets very, very light. Delusional, chaotic. Hello, welcome. Yes, let me get you on the list. All right. You're number 14. Danny, the first card you have is a major arcana, the Temperance. I need to quit talking. Uh, Temperance. This is one of the most powerful decks in the card. The Temperance card represents an emotional and physical balance, which is where we would all love to be. That's why it's one of the most powerful and favored cards in the deck. It's a positive, it's a yes. It represents change and to go for it when the time is right. And only when the time is right. Because this stage needs to be handled carefully or it could easily spoil. Again, an emotional or physical balance. And physical balance. It's a positive, it's a yes, represents a Sagittarius. Here is my most favorite card in the Tarot deck ever. The Ace of Pentacles. Congratulations on receiving it, Danny. It represents the start of something new. The beginning of something new. So congratulations on being able to complete a cycle and start a new one. This card represents infinite opportunities. It's a place of wealth, material opportunities. It's a place of perfect contentment, which is where we all want to be. On the card, you can see that a helping hand looks like it's being offered. So, Danny, if anybody offers to help you, say yes. Is that your name, Delusional Chaotic, Danny? No. Havana. Bohivana. Your name is Danny. All right, who's Bohivana? Sunshine. It's Sunshine. It has been a long time. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles. It represents something slow. So this perfect, infinite opportunities, contentment, material wealth, years. Pentacles represents years, and it's also the winter time. You have a major arcana, the Sun. The Sun is a positive. It's a yes. It is the second most desired card in the deck. It's a positive. It's a yes. It also represents a 1-year period. And after this 1-year period, generally involving overcoming obstacles, you now find yourself in a place of positivity, clarity, illumination, positive. Yes card. Because it's the Sun, it represents the daytime or the summer. More important, the card says it is now time to put yourself first. Think of yourself for a change. And to remember, life is to be lived to the fullest. You are not meant to live your life on the sidelines. Your oracle for the day is the, oopsie, usually helps to look at the name, communication. Sunshine, welcome, my dear. Welcome. You guys are awesome at remembering. Oh, freaking, fracking, flipping, flapping. Pencil broke again. So, note to self, bring pen next time. Communication. Daffodil is like a divine trumpet, and it makes a connection with the spirit guides, teachers, and humans, and it enhances the ability to hear and speak in the spirit world. Angelite promotes communication. I'm not sure what that color is as well. It may be blue. I don't know much about stones, so if anybody knows, please put it in the chat. But it says communication is key with other humans, perhaps, but more importantly, with your spirit guides and teachers. So practice your listening and speaking skills both in the physical and spiritual realm. There is much that you need to say and even more you need to hear to strengthen your relationship to spirit. I am a skilled communicator. I speak with clarity and kindness. I listen attentively without prejudice or prejudgment. I ask questions and cultivate curiosity. Surendar, you are next, my friend. Links to the IKEA blanket fort post. Jimmy, you are awesome. Oh no, don't click that. I don't want to go there. I want to highlight it. All right, replace the pinned message. All right, go ahead. Put your question in there and I will read it. Surendar, you are next. Eric, hello, welcome. They keep breaking and falling off. Sunshine, the list was full before you even got here, my dear. Guidance for love. All right, Sunshine, no problem about the studies. Absolutely. We're on number 7, and you are number 14. But if you are a member of, I mean not a member, if you are a subscriber, I will, I can always tag you in it. Hope and Wayne, the Bellathorpes say bye. Are you guys leaving? You're not leaving. You're just saying bye to sunshine. I don't know, you guys. I got the wrong deck. That's not the deck. That's not the right deck. I'm so confused. I don't know if we're going to make it through the list today. Surrender. The first card you have is a 9 of Swords, which represents fighting, arguing, discontent, whether it's inner or with another person. Oh, thank you. My grandma, when she passed away, she gave me this table. My grandma bought this table the year my daughter was born, which was 1989. YouTube system notification, my friend. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a little while, but welcome back. How are you? Don't leave a poop slime there. Surrender, the 9 of Swords. It's grieving. It represents the 9 steps. Each sword represents a step that you have to go through. Nobody is immune to the grieving process. We all grieve. That's why all our zodiacs are on the blanket. We all grieve differently and for different reasons. The 9 is a resting phase representing you are almost there. It's almost a 10. It's almost over, my friend. Now remember, everybody grieves, but for different reasons. This card represents death, deception, miscarriage, despair, failure. It can be for any reason that you are grieving. You have the 5 of Pentacles, which is a halfway point. 5s are a boundaries call. This card represents monetary, material, and quite possibly relationship trouble. If you see, they literally look like they're having all 3 problems. They're walking past a window of abundance. If they look in the window, they would see abundance in every way, shape, or form. You are halfway there. You see others have what you don't. And it beckons you. It all beckons you. Sometimes we must experience this feeling to strive for a better life and set off on the hard road of ambition. Boundaries, my friend. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. You have a 6 of Cups. This card represents a leveling up, a flip in energy. Something has just happened recently to take things to the next level. Again, 6 of Cups. It represents childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters. There may be a reunion or a rekindle of something from the past, which means maybe you are going to start a hobby back up that you've put on the back burner. Maybe a career that you have put on hold because you're raising children. Something like that. A flip in energy, something has just happened to take things to the next level. Your oracle for the day is also the prosperity card. This popped up for Anaket, I believe. The money plant, which is what I showed earlier. The money card, or the money plant, resembles the full moon. The fullness of power, blessings, and abundance. It's an agate, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, is known as the stone of plenitude. So when things are challenging, when it comes to money or resources, we all have the inclination to hold on tighter to what you have. But prosperity is meant to flow. Don't close yourself off from abundance. Plant whatever seeds you are able and receive what is given. The card says, I have all that I need, including having enough to share with others. I continually encourage the flow of abundance in the world and eliminate the blocks that hoarding causes. It was for Ashwin. Thank you. I appreciate that. Melissa, you are next. And then Samir. You're welcome. Thanks for being so patient, my friends. You guys are amazing. You guys are all like, we know what to expect, Grandma. You talk, talk, talk. Okay, we have plenty of cards. All right, Melissa, perfect. Pulling an oracle for you, and Jimmy, have the best day, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the link to the blanket fort. I truly appreciate it. And a lovely distraction it is. Melissa, the first card you have is Major Arcana, the Hanged Man. This card is a neutral energy card. It represents circumspection, wisdom, trials, sacrifices. This card is patience, and it represents that the things you've done and the decisions you have made have put you in this position, whether it be positive or negative. Whatever position you're in, the card wants you to know that whatever is delaying you or whatever is keeping you here, well, they can be fun things that waylay and delay you for good reason. You have the Justice card, another major arcana, positive yes card, represents a Libra, and it is advisable to step back, be objective when making decisions. What it means is no knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems, because we're not thinking about the future. We're only thinking about solely getting out of the situation we are in at the moment. So no knee-jerk reactions. Your third card is a major arcana as well. The Moon, a neutral energy time, representing as well an emotional time. The appearance of all three majors represents that you are going through a there are very powerful currents in your life right now. So it might be a very emotional time for you. This card is a call for you, Melissa, to go on a journey of renewal so you can become unstuck. The moon has multiple phases. Every phase represents an emotion or a feeling or something you're going to have to go through. After going through this, the card represents new and full, because we all know the moon after its journey is full and new and positive and bright. Your oracle for the day is the Joy card. This card says Dandelion heals anger, clears physical and energetic toxins, and releases personal power. Let me show you my dandelion. The dust is free. I have two. This was given to me by my son's roommate, Jared. They are the Scavenger Bros. Not the dandelion, just the cloche. All right, so again, dandelion. I know, I love it too. And it's lasted way longer than I expected. And I didn't even spray it. So it also releases personal power. So get yourself a dandelion. Garnet encourages a passion for life. Physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental toxins strangle the joy out of life. Clear the toxins to access your joy. Being joyful grounds you in your own personal power, and it reveals your passions and understand the dearest wishes of your soul and find the confidence to make them come true. My joyful heart is beautiful and valuable. I embrace the natural ebbs and flows of joy and do what I can to support my joy and my passions with confidence. I love dandelion tea. It is very earthy, but I like it. I was told that it is only supposed to last like 6 weeks, but I've had it since last spring. I even have the video uploaded and a short, so it goes all the way back to last year, and they're both perfect. And like I said, I never sprayed them. But it has to be a plain rock. You can't have a beautiful painted rock, which is, I tried on one of them. My niece painted me an adorable Pac-Man rock. So I was like, oh, it'll be perfect. And I wrapped it. It never opened. But as soon as I unwrapped it and put it on a regular rock, it worked. Yes, I like the dandelion tea as well. The dandelion dander, they're also fun to give as gifts. You can get like the little spice jars, the little jars, and just pluck it and put it in there, and then you give it to somebody, and then you could, on the outside of the jar, it can be like, in case of emergency, break glass for wish, anything like that. Yeah, I gave one to one of my boys. I am not a tea person. All right, so this is for Samir. But I will try it. I mean, I've tried different teas. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. But you know what looks cool? Oh my gosh. Those tea bombs. I think they're so awesome. I just want to get them. I just want to purchase them because they're so stinking pretty to watch open up. We need one more for Samir. Have you had, so you've had them? They're so stinking pretty. It's like, oh my gosh, look at those flowers open up. Oh my gosh, look at that color explode. Don't mix them up for the bath bombs. I heard somewhere that when a person gets paid, they should only keep 5% of it for themselves. 5%. All right, Samir, the first card you have is the 10 of Swords. 10 represents the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. The 10, this card represents betrayal. It's a distress card as well. Something happened that you least expected. You may literally feel like you were stabbed in the back or that you are face down in the dirt. The card says, at least everything is now known and it's out in the open and you can start new, fresh, and rebuild from here. Again, so you now know the ground when you're face down in it. It's a 10, and it frees you up to start again, start fresh. You have the High Priestess, a major arcana, a positive change, and it wants you to remember that it's all about balance and judgment. Balance and judgment. The future is yet unrevealed, and the High Priestess is also the intuition card, which is the gut feeling, which we should all learn to follow a little bit more. You have the Two of Wands, which represents something approaching fast days. It's a yes card, and it is a fire yourself up, and it's our hopes and wishes card. This card's hopes and wishes, the fire yourself up. It's a get out and do something new card. So plan ahead, be strategic. Where do you want to go? And what do you have to give? The card says you need to think innovative and fresh ideas. But you are in an excellent position to join forces with another one who shares your vision. And remember, 2s, closer to a 1 than a 10, represents an organizing is needed. Mala, hello. Malavika, hello. Welcome back. You also have a 2 of Cups. Again, 2, organizing. This card represents a relationship, so that which nature has sanctified. This relationship is so, yes, positive in everything. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. You have a 3 of Cups, which represents a celebration, a wedding. It could be a social event. Either way, it's going to be joyous. And the card says, go for it. It represents a successful conclusion, Samir. Your oracle for the day is inspiration. And it says crocus brings new beginnings. Oops. Hope, joy, and gentle strength. And quiet confidence. Blue topaz is filled with glorious inspiration. When life is cold, gray, and bleak, it can be hard to find inspiration and move forward. Color and brilliance can be found even in the most monotone landscapes. Cling to the truth that spring always follows winter, and you will see the world with new eyes. Step forward toward a new beginning, confident in the promise of hope and joy. The card says, I am not afraid of the dark. I keep moving forward, secure in my faith that this will pass and that I will come through with renewed hope and joy. And now it is Lizzie's turn. All right, so this is for Lizzie. Lizzie, the first card you have is the Knight of Wands. I believe you've gotten this card multiple times. It represents somebody young, generally male. It is a corresponding card, and it represents that everybody involved, as long as they are sincere, everybody will benefit. But there's something about this young person, this Knight of Wands, that you need to know. Considering you've already gotten it, you probably already know what I'm going to say. This person has all of the enthusiasm and good ideas, which is the reason why they are fun. The thing about the Knight of Wands is that they need to be in charge. No matter what it is you guys are doing, they got to be in charge, and everybody must know they are in charge. They're going to get carried away. They always get carried away. And then they're going to lose interest. This person is not a team player, Lizzie. And this person can also be unemployed. You have the Eight of Pentacles, which represents abundance, gains, monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere you can improve and enrich your life to make it better is a pentacle. The 8 is the journeyman, and it represents working or studying hard. It says keep going with this path of training. It's been a long, hard road with a lot of time and money. The skills you have acquired will serve you well, and you have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well. Remember, working toward a goal. You have the Page of Wands, which represents positive, yes, something happening fast. The Page of Wands usually represents a young person. This card represents a longer time frame. So conjure your brilliance, burst out, be proud, be active, and be creative. It will be successful. You'll hear something soon, but it's going to take longer. Your oracle for the day, Lizzie, is clarity. And this card says that peppermint clears the mind and encourages communication between both individuals and groups, and it enhances perception. Fluorite repairs and restructures broken systems. Clarity requires the removal of unnecessary thoughts with enhanced perception. So clear your mind of wounds, biases, and be open to the ideas of seeing things through new connections, fresh ways of thinking. The result will be the ability to make what feels like genius level decisions, no matter how apparently complex the situation. The card says my mind is clear. Wounds, prejudices, and biases do not influence my responses or my thoughts. I am able to perceive the world clearly around me. Chelsea, you are next. And then Alina. Oh my gosh. I may actually get to the end of this list. Uh-oh. Like, let's go. You have the Page of Cups. Represents our emotions. Generally represents a young woman, because the Knight is generally a man. Doesn't have to be. So remember, emotions, cup suit, emotions, yes, positive. It represents something happening slow, months, positive, yes. It also represents the summertime. The page comes with, the page says to enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention, and live life like there's no tomorrow. And what that means is don't live in yesterday. Don't live in tomorrow when this or that happens to make everything right. Live in the here, the now, the present. Don't miss out on anything. It goes by way too fast. You also have the Eight of Swords, which represents that you are restricting yourself. You are creating obstacles of your own mental creation. My friend, you can cope. And because of these these obstacles you're creating, this card can represent bad news on the horizon. Also, you may, because of these things that you're creating, you may encounter feelings of embarrassment, frustration from what you feel is failure or disappointment. Again, these are your own mental creations. You are your own worst enemy. You're stepping on your own toes. You must not do that, my dear. You have the Ace of Wands, which represents a start of a new cycle. It's a yes card. It's positive. Congratulations on completing a cycle and being able to start a new one. This card says never stop striving for what you want. This card represents the urge to get out and do something new, something different. You know things can no longer remain the way they are. Whether it's a new neighborhood, a new career, or maybe it's just a new haircut. Something must change. You are full of the pioneer spirit and it drives you forward. But you, my dear, must make the first move. And more importantly is you must believe in yourself. It will be the making of you. You must believe in yourself. All too often, we don't give ourselves enough credit. We don't believe in ourselves enough. We don't hype ourselves up like we do our best friends. Everything we do for our best friend and for the people we love, we should really be doing for ourselves too. And we don't. Your oracle for the day is the divine connection. We all know those perfect words to make our best friend or our kids or our significant other, spouse. We all know what makes them feel better, the right words. But how come we don't do that for ourselves? Water lily opens the crown chakra, raises awareness, and encourages enlightenment. Let me show you my water lily. Ruh-roh, hold on. I gotta move faster. Oh no, where is it? With the rearranging of furniture, I can't find it. I'm sorry, you guys. I have no clue where my water lily is. But when I find it, I will take a picture of it and put it in the community tab. But I do have one. So, and it encourages enlightenment. Selenite or selenite supports connection with the divine. So instead of looking externally for guidance, which can be open to misinterpretation or put you at the mercy of someone else's agenda, focus on strengthening your own connection with the divine. That is your best, most reliable North Star, the guiding source that you can always follow, even on the darkest of nights. The card says, I look to my own North Star. I am guided by the truth of my spirit. I am complete in myself and confident in my connection with the divine. Lena is next. You're welcome. Aha, you are welcome, my dear. And don't forget, anytime you are on a reading, send me a message. I'm here for you. Anybody, send me a message. All right, Alina. Oh my gosh. One, two, three. So Alina is finding herself with a 10 of Pentacles, which represents the master, the completion of a cycle. Danny Knight. Hello. So the 10 is the master, the 8 is the journeyman, and the 3 is the apprentice. This card represents the completion of the cycle. It's a structure card. It says that you can now slow down, but to keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it, it doesn't mean you can stop. It is lasting security and wealth, but you need to delegate now. So slow down, take it easy, let others take more responsibilities. This card symbolizes a well-established foundation, family harmony, and the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. You have the Fool card, Major Arcana, the first one. It represents one's self, and that you are finding a beginning at an end. So you find yourself on an unexpected journey. Follow this path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. You have the Queen of Cups, which is an emotion suit. The Queen says, follow your heart and intuition. Look within to see where you can be more loving and caring. We all can. But you can't go wrong. You really cannot go wrong. Tune into the feelings of others and respond accordingly. And show compassion. And don't turn your back on those who need your support. And let me get you Danny. Day. Oh, it's not Danny. It says day, night. I don't have a sister. But I appreciate the thought, my friend. No, I'm not special needs. Are you? Do you have a special need for something? A card, perhaps? But I'm running short on time, so we'll probably have to do that tomorrow. Unless you send me an email, I can put you on a list for a free in-depth card reading. Alina, I'm trying to get an oracle for you. Self-acceptance. This card says a water lily. Oh, wait a minute. No, witch hazel. Witch hazel harmonizes opposites and encourages the acceptance of individuality. Goldstone helps with attaining goals and recognizing one's value. This card says, I accept myself as I am. I recognize my contrary nature and revel in the creative chaos that is my soul. I am enough. The journey to self-acceptance can be challenging. Humans are contradictory, and we seek order. Reconcile your seemingly opposing qualities and find the common root. Overcome society brainwashing and accept that you are enough. You have value. The trek to achieve self-acceptance is worth it. You are worth it. And that's that. So, real quick, I don't know if I have enough. I'm going to try to do delusional studies. Sunshine. So Sunshine, I apologize. Sunshine was looking for guidance on her on studies. The first card Sunshine has is a Seven of Swords, which represents, it's a warning card. The Seven of Swords represents trespass or the stealing of ideas, Sunshine. Sevens are also a call to reorganize. This card says, be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? So are they gossiping? And be careful of being too trusting when it comes to work, home, or school. Are your ideas may be passed off as their own. So, my friend, you have been warned. Again, reorganize. You also have a Six of Pentacles, charity and recognition. You may be recognized for something good you've done, and you may receive a monetary reward. If so, make sure you pay off any debt. No matter what, pay off debt and then give to charity. You have the Four of Pentacles, which represents selfishness, a desire to control resources. It indicates greed, stubbornness, and possessiveness. But Sunshine, for a reason. And all this selfishness and stuff is for material security and financial stability. A good reason to be selfish. You have a major arcana, the Death card. Don't freak out. You're not going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. This card is a neutral energy card. It represents a Scorpio, and it also represents an inevitable change. It is going to be very transformative. And with that, I'm going to end today's video. My friends, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, if you like this type of video, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Most of all, thank you for being here. You guys are the best.